Kashmir under siege. Human rights violations in Kashmir, post-revocation of Article 370. Indian propaganda. No normalcy in Kashmir, despite the Indian government taking out full-page advertisements of lies in newspapers, requesting people to lead normal lives. Healthcare crisis. Without cell phone service, doctors can't talk to each other, find specialists, and at least a dozen patients have died because they could not call an ambulance or reach the hospital on time. Doctors have reported that some patients, who were undergoing critical treatment, did not have access to ongoing medical procedures and treatments, threatening their lives. One such doctor was detained by the police shortly after he raised concerns on camera. Psychological impact. There have been an increase in patients experiencing anxiety, stress, post-traumatic stress disorder, and heart problems. Kashmiris are living in a fear of army raids, tortures, and arrests. Children detained. Local reports suggest that more than 13,000 young boys between the ages of 9 to 16 have been unlawfully detained, and most of them are being transferred outside Jammu and Kashmir, in order to prevent family members and advocates from appearing for them. Mass detentions. From local community leaders to politicians to businessmen, 4,000 have been detained. Many detainees have been denied visits from their family members. The police are not registering FIRs against the detainees, thereby keeping no records of the detentions, which may just set a platform for another set of disappearances. 20,000 disappeared till date. Torture. Instances of beatings where the victim's screams were recorded and played on loudspeakers. Torture by electric shocks on genitals, and sexual abuse of boys and women. Forced labor. Reports of use of forced labor by army personnel also surfaced in the Kwil area of Pulwama district. All those who were passing along the road connecting the camp with the main street were forced by the army to work at the camp, without receiving any payment for their work. Custodial death. On 3rd September, 24-year-old Riaz Ahmad Fikri died in police custody after being tortured in the Handwara area of Kupwara district. Communications blackout. Though landline services were restored, many households failed to benefit, with people mainly using mobiles to communicate. Fixed-line phones constitute only 1% of total phone connections, of which nearly 2/3 are with the government. Night raids. Since August 5, 2019, armed forces have been conducting raids on villages and localities in the city almost every night, and most definitely, if there is any protest or incident of dissent on the part of the people, villagers are sleepless because of the night raids, harassment, humiliation, and torture. No prayers. Friday prayers have not been allowed at any of the major mosques or shrines, including Jamia Masjid in Noida, or Dargah Sharif in Hazratbal, in the valley for over 3 months now. Businesses impacted. Business people say it is not just the fruit industry that is reeling. Two other key sectors of Kashmir's economy, tourism and handicrafts, have also been hit hard, incurring about 10 crores in losses. Students suffer. The Indian authorities tried to show normalcy by announcing opening of educational institutions, but failed, as parents are not comfortable to send their children to schools, colleges, or universities, fearing for their safety. Journalism ban. Journalism has been brought to a halt in Kashmir. Only the government version of events are being propagated by news channels in New Delhi. Let Kashmir speak. The truth is elsewhere. Among the besieged people rendered incommunicado for months, the truth still remains unsaid, suppressed, and under siege. Let's amplify the truth.